but not least, today's magic bean is the friend who challenged me to do VEDA and who without this whole project quite literally would not have happened. And when I say literally, I actually mean literally. He has supplied the camera, the mic, the lens, and the memory card that I'm using to film all of these videos. He also spent hours teaching me how to use the camera so that I could film these properly. And he has spent countless hours teaching me how to edit. So without further ado, today's magic bean is my good friend, Patrick. So my starting conversation around VEDA with Patrick kind of went something like this. He sent me a text message one day that said, "Are you doing VEDA this year?" And I had to quickly type in what VEDA was into Google because I couldn't quite remember and I felt quite silly for not remembering. And then when I read that it meant that I would have to vlog every day for April, I was like, yeah, I hadn't really put much thought into doing it. And his response was, "You should do it!" To which my response was, "Yeah, probably not." And he was like, "Well, why not?" To which my reply was, "Well, what the heck would I talk about for a whole month?" And his response was, "Anything!" So I told him I'd think about it. And then after probably the 4th or 5th time of him asking me if I was doing VEDA, I figured I should probably give it some real thought because I don't think he's going to stop asking me if I'm going to do it. So I did, and I thought about it. And then one day while I was driving, I had the idea for the Magic Beans list and making videos every day for my Magic Beans. And I couldn't wait to get home to email him and tell him all about it. And I want to read to you guys his response, and I'm going to read it off my computer because I don't want to get it wrong. So this was his response to the initial idea of the Magic Beans list. He wrote, "That's an adorably great idea. I say start outlining it. Maybe, related note, rarely, actually, I think never, have I ever seen a VEDA that has a common theme throughout. Usually, it's just a bunch of random talking to camera stuff. Whatever that's worth, you don't have to do a 30-day theme. If that's what you're searching for, I might do weekly themes, but the fact that I've never seen it might be an indicator that it's fantastically cool and challenging and neat idea that might be awesome in 1,000 different ways. Godspeed, Babaloo. Let me know if you need a hand in any way." And just like that, my Magic Beans idea was off and running. Patrick has been incredibly fantastic throughout this whole process. He has encouraged me every step of the way. He has offered constructive criticism. He's offered his advice. He has also previewed some of my videos and has offered really helpful suggestions, which I sincerely appreciate. I don't know that I would have done this project if not for his support and encouragement. And that is why it seems so fitting to pay tribute to him on the last day of my Magic Beans list and the second last day of VEDA. Not only has Patrick played a significant role in this entire project, he's played a pretty significant role in my life these past 6 years. He has introduced me to my entire nerd crew, to Star Trek, to Settlers of Catan, to PC gaming, to the Vlogbrothers, to vlogging, to video editing, and probably 1,000 other things, which would take far too long to list, so I'll just move on now. He is someone who can make me feel worthwhile when I'm feeling worthless, and he can always make me laugh and bring a smile to my face. And his energy and his focus has been such an inspiration to me. He seeks out information and knowledge, not just to improve upon the skills that he has, but to improve upon himself. And that hunger that he has for knowledge and that need to be better is just so infectious. I swear I can't be around him without going home and just feeling inspired and excited and all gung-ho to get started on some new project and really do something with my life. And then I sit back and think I don't really have any ideas about what that new project should be. And then I feel a little bit depressed. But his excitement and his enthusiasm just wants to make me get off my ass and do something. And I feel like that feeling is what's most important. Patrick loves quotes. So I found one just for him. It's a quote from C.S. Lewis, and it says, "Friendship is unnecessary, like philosophy, like art. It has no survival value. Rather, it is one of those things which give value to survival." Patrick has added so much value to my life and my survival. Just like every of the Magic Beans on this list, you guys have all added so much value to my life. I've truly come to treasure all of your friendships, and Patrick's as well. So Patrick, I want to thank you for never forgetting to be awesome. I want to thank you so much for challenging me to do VEDA. This month has been mind-blowing and just amazingly awesome for a million different reasons. I want to thank you for all of your encouragement and all of your advice, and I feel like I'm forgetting something. What would I forget? Oh yeah, and thank you for all of your video equipment. And I want to thank you all for joining me again today on the last day of my Magic Beans list and the second last day of VEDA. If you hang in, there'll be one more video tomorrow, and I'll see you all then. Thanks guys. Bye.